We're at that time of year where ice fishing, I think, is on the minds of many folks. And of course, at this time of year, going into February, there's normally a really big event that takes place out at Lake Wabman, and that is the Kids Can Catch event, which is supported by the Alberta Conservation Association and many other partners that come to the table and help families get out on the ice and enjoy all the elements of ice fishing. But unfortunately, due to COVID this year, that is not going to be the case. So there is something else in mind for all these families, or at least some lucky ones. And to help us explain that is Laura Volkman. She is an event coordinator with the Alberta Conservation Association. Laura, thanks so much for taking a little bit of time and chatting with us today.
Yeah, thanks so much for having me, Michael.
So, talk a little bit about when it was decided that the event could not go ahead. What was kind of going through the minds of the folks over at the ACA to still celebrate ice fishing?
Yeah, I think we had at least anticipated that there would be a very scaled back event in February. We were kind of talking about that in the fall of last year. And then in December, when the regulations became a little more strict and it just wasn't looking good, we thought, okay, we need to start thinking of alternative options to try and get families outdoors, just in case this really isn't going to happen. And in early January, when we all came back from Christmas break and things were still not looking good, we decided it just was not going to work out. So like I said before, we really wanted to find a way to get families outdoors and still be able to try ice fishing if they've never tried it before, or even if they've tried it before and been to one of our other events and we're really looking forward to it this year. We wanted to provide them with a way to still get out there and do it on their own. So we were provided some funding that has allowed us to purchase a bunch of fishing equipment, ice fishing equipment that we are going to be giving away to 50 lucky families. What will be included is 2 ice fishing rods, a tackle box with some tackle in it, a multi-tool and some hand warmers, and then some swag that we've gotten from other sponsors and that kind of thing. Yeah.
So 50 of these packages have been put together. How does an individual or a family register to win one of these packages?
Okay. So it's going to be mainly promoted on our Facebook page and our Twitter and Instagram pages, but will also be posted on the Kids Can Catch website. And basically all you do, you'll have a link and you'll fill out some information. What we're asking individuals and families to do is to, we really wanted to get the kids sort of involved and excited about it as well. So when you enter, you'll be able to upload a picture either of your child holding some artwork or just a picture of some artwork that you or your child has drawn to just sort of let us know what you'd like to do with this ice fishing equipment, or just a picture of them ice fishing. So we just kind of wanted to make it fun and be able to have them submit something instead of just filling out a form and being done with it.
Well, there's nothing that says a commitment to the activity than when somebody sits down and puts their mind to,
yes.
Okay, how am I going to use this? And what's that? It's going to be fascinating to see some of the entries that come in, Laura, in terms of this artwork or photographs.
Yeah. And it doesn't have to be anything that's, elaborate or anything like that. I tried to get my own children to sit down and draw pictures of themselves to see how successful it was. And I got a few stick people holding fishing rods, which was great. We're just happy that the kids want to get involved and are willing to do it. And it just gets their mind thinking about it as well.
So in terms of time frame, when does the contest open and when does it close?
Yeah, it will open this upcoming Monday, January 25th, and it closes at midnight on Friday, February 5th. And then the winners will be chosen the weekend of February 6th and 7th, and they'll be notified that weekend as well, because what we're hoping is that we can get these packages into the hands of all these families the weekend of February 8th to 11th to allow them to take it on the family fishing weekend, which is, I believe, February 13th to 15th.
Well, sounds like a great substitute. I mean, obviously, we're all sad that we can't be out on the ice because that is such a great event. Hopefully, come this summer, maybe we're further along the COVID situation that we could be enjoying a kids can catch event at one of the open water locations and a little later on. Laura, thank you so much for this. A cool program, literally. And we really appreciate the time that you've shown us today.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Michael.